Yo, it's your boy UNKASA. I'm here with Mikey T, the movie star. Report card ready, yo. You already know what it is.
So, UNKASA, let me ask you, what did you think when Jim Jones and French Montana put aside their issues?
That was a good thing for hip hop. That was a good thing because so much money was lost because of that. Because of our beefs, we wasn't able to link and do music and work with people that we really wanted to work with. We fucked with G Unit, you know what I'm saying? Slow was really the gap, to bridge that gap between Queens and Harlem early '09. He was the guy. He's responsible for the um Benz Bentley Beamer song. He's responsible for that. He put Jewels and Banks together for the Beamer Benz and Bentley song. So, you know, and I had my own relationship from the late '90s with Fifth. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I used to go to Sony and shit with Bryce. You know, they used to have Fifth standing downstairs because, you know, Fifth was a high-head. Fifth would take plaques off the wall, break through. You know, Fifth was different. So they used to kind of leave him down in the lobby. He was like, yo, y'all going to see Tony Pope. You telling niggas to be downstairs, you know. Fifth, that's his boo-boo days. This before he got signed to Dre. This is like right after he got shot. He was riding around in a bulletproof Jeep and shit like that.
So, Casa, can you take me into first meeting 50 Cent then?
Right there in the Sony building in the lobby, my man Bryce Wilson introduced me. He's like, yo, I was 50, this is UNKASA. And when he said, yo, I heard about you. I heard you nice. And I was like, yo, good looking. So, like, around that time, I was buzzing in the streets. Then I started buzzing in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I met Fifth. I met Fifth in the lobby of Sony. You know, like I said, he was a high-head. He was gripped up, vest up, bulletproof truck. I think Gayo was with him at the time, too, if I'm not mistaken.
Looking at him there, I mean, gripped up, aggressive as hell, as we knew G Unit to be. Did you ever look at him to be a diamond selling recording artist?
I knew it was a matter of time before he made it big. His whole energy, his persona was different. You know what I'm saying? His whole persona was different. I knew it was just, he was destined for greatness. It was just a matter of time before he got his foot in the door the way he needed to be. You can tell, like, it's just certain niggas that just got it. It's a thing in the industry called it. It's just certain niggas got it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand. It's timing. 50 was been out doing shit with Onyx, doing shit with a whole bunch of people. Jam Master Jay, he had to blossom. You know what I'm saying? 50 probably wasn't ready the way he was once he got with Dre and M. You know what I'm saying? You got to develop. I know I had record deals. I listened to how I rap then and how I rap now, and I totally know I wasn't ready for the game, but they seen it in me. They, you know what I'm saying, whoever was signing me and giving me these deals and these checks, they seen it in me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, I seen it in him early. I knew he was gonna be big. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a wild dude. You know what I'm saying? He was real aggressive back then. You know what I'm saying? I was in the studio tonight with Bryce. We was in Studio B in the Hit Factory when it was down on 54th Street or something like that, right across the street from Sony. And I seen Fifth like run out the building, like holding his hand, like after he got into that altercation. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. I was wild young too. And then I started hearing it on the radio and stuff like that. I was like, yo, I'm a part of some hip hop history. I was there for a lot of shit. Like last time I seen Fifth was at before I self-destruct movie premiere. And he like jumped over like a barricade and hit me in my motherfucking ribs mad hard too. I'm like, yo, damn, Fifth. He was like, yo, what up? Cause I've been telling Els I knew Fifth and all that and shit. So
in the last few years, there's been a few tragedies in New York hip hop, man. I want to ask, why is it such a common occurrence for artists from New York like Pop Smoke, Chinx Drugs? Like, why is it such a common occurrence for these artists to lose their lives?
Like I said earlier, your environment. Just because I'm a hip hop star and I'm popping all over MTV and stuff like that, and I got a bunch of money, don't mean my problems leave. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean the mindset leave. If I give a kid from my block $1,000,000 a day, he's not going to change. You know what's going to change? His address might change, his watch, his clothing, his bitch, his friends. That'll change. The mentality won't. People don't understand. Your money got to determine your mentality. If you're rich, that's exactly how your mentality got to be. As you grow in finances, you got to grow in intelligence. You cannot still be ignorant and your money's up here, because your money's up here but your mentality's down here. What's going to happen? Your money's going to come right under your ignorance, and then what's going to happen? You're going to fall. You're going to crash into a wall. So try to balance shit out and understand perspectives and put the right people around you. Test your people too. Test your people. See if niggas is on point. Test your people. Not saying to put out traps and stuff like that, but test your people to see if these are the right type of people that you need around you. Everybody can't go. You cannot dance to every tune. You know what I'm saying? It might be a favorite song. Sometimes you might have to sit out and just watch and observe the party and what's going on around your atmosphere and just surroundings. You know what I'm saying? I've been through the illest shit. You know what I'm saying? Robberies, home invasions. I've been through some ill shit just because a person might think you got more than what you got and don't know what you're doing. And it looks from a person that has nothing, and for me to have a little bit of something makes I say this. Some people nowadays look at your success as they failure. So just as much as I can be successful, it's a person out there that's taking my success and taking it like, making it seem like I think I'm better. No, it's you think I'm better. If you would just observe and do the research to whatever you trying to accomplish in life, you'll be successful at it too. But people will sit there and be mad about your car, and your crib, and your chain, and your watch, and don't know what you went through to obtain these type of things. All this shit, man, this shit don't mean nothing. This is a brand new piece I bought because I felt like I deserve to treat myself. I deserve to live the way I need to want to be. But I'm more laid back now. You know what I'm saying? I'm more observant. I'm more mindful of my surroundings. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to go stand on a block to prove that I'm tough. So you know, sometimes people put themselves out there to satisfy other people's egos. Like, I don't have to come to my neighborhood and stand on a block with a bunch of jewelry to prove that I'm tough. You know what I'm saying? That shit makes you dumb. You know what I'm saying? You're going to put yourself out there with a $20,000, $30,000 chain with people that can't even buy Chinese food or a bag of weed. What you think will happen? If people will start to understand these things that's going on out here, these kids will be better off. It's like this. For instance, say you got wild animals. Say you got a field of wild animals, right? And you the feast. It's just like you walking down a neighborhood with a bunch of jewelry and money on and you flaunting, right? To you, and that's just like you wearing a suit that's made of steak, and that's a bunch of wild animals. They're gonna attack you. You get what I'm saying? It's nature. It's mandatory. They're gonna attack you to survive. But if you put a little cap on your shit and move the way you need to move just on to be safe. That's what you need to do. Fuck what the other man think. I don't give a fuck about what the hood think, because at the end of the day, the hood is not gonna bury you. The hood is not gonna give your moms no money. The hood is not gonna give your moms no money for the lawyer if you commit a crime or none of that. I've never had an entourage. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what type of energy that brings. For them to feel a certain way and of empowerment, I would have to actually get into an altercation so they can solve it. If I get into an altercation and I got a bunch of niggas around me, shit fall on me, because we might not always be in the winner's corner. We might be on the losing streak, and not only losing far as a fight or altercation. Somebody might lose their life. Somebody might go to prison for a long time. So me, I'm not gonna put myself in a situation to where I feel like I gotta go out with 30 people. You can ask some of the top promoters in the clubs when I was doing my club runs and my mixtape release parties. I would go show up to the club dolo. No bodyguards, all my jury off. It's a certain energy you give off. You know what I'm saying? But when you come in the club with 30, 40, you know, you got guys that's from your hood. They go into the club to get in the altercation because that's the environments they in. So I never mixed my business with my street shit. You know what I'm saying? I let my street niggas know, if you want to be around this music shit, this is what type of time you got to be on. You got to be on music time. We not on street time. If you want to be on street time, you stay on the block. I don't want to do that no more. And then when you feel like you don't want to do that no more, this is the place for you. But until then, go do you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys can't do that because once they get the money, they feel like they're in power and they want people around them all day. The yes men, the people there, to stroke your egos, to make you feel like you that nigga. When the whole time you're not looking out for none of them. They just there for the champagne and pictures. And then when they go home to their girlfriends and you've been on tour with a nigga that's popping and you come home with nothing, your girl looking at you crazy. What the fuck you been doing on the road? You been gone 2-3 weeks. You ain't come here with a dime, but you with so-and-so. Because these niggas got a fucked up perspective. You ain't going... When you around a rapper or someone that, find a position for you. Don't even wait for them to put you in a position to eat. Find something that you can benefit off that's going to help them as well as you. If you know producers, get them beats. If you know party promoters, get them gigs. Bring some money to the table. So with or without him, you always got something that's going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I tell them. Make sure you're a asset, not a liability. A lot of niggas around you be liabilities because as soon as something happens, you got to lawyer fees, bail, funeral homes, all type money to the family. I don't got no time for no shit like that. So I never put myself in a situation where I need no entourage. You know what I'm saying?